this is your capacity of fuel, quite a bit. And I think that was one of your questions, wasn't it?
It was, yep, 16,730.
Yep. This is one that has the mod 3072. Fuel panel looks nice. I love that digital fuel panel. Okay, same as the classic here, the wing shut off. But my question is, where's the shut off to the forward and aft tank? Or do you have a shut off for that?
Shut off to the tank. Don't think so.
Maybe they drain into the feeder tank.
They do, yes.
Okay, so you probably wouldn't have one there.
That's why they can get trapped. The fuel
Yeah.
can get trapped, so you gotta transfer that fuel out.
That's true, yeah. Okay, there's your forward and rear tank, wing, rear, and forward wing tank.
Mm-hmm.
Anything on that? No, nothing on that.
The only difference is it just gives you a total fuel amount now. It didn't used to do the fuel quantity total there.
Yep. Okay, you still get the low fuel. That one says 190 on it. Is it still 250 if you get the enunciator?
To my understanding, it is.
Mine too. Fuel quantity management computer does everything that the other one does and controls the refueling valves. All right. Uses fuel from the forward and rear tanks first, supposed to. Closes forward metering valve when dissymmetry occurs. Displays fuel trapped in the forward. Yeah, you get a message on that. When rear tank empties before forward tank, forward metering valve reopen when right hand wing tank quantity is less than 1323. The situation in number 2 and 3 can be avoided by equalizing the right hand and left hand tank quantity at the top of the climb cruise checklist, which we've already talked about earlier. Let me get to that. Fuel quantity degraded, loss of right, okay. These are the fuel messages you can get. I'm just kind of looking it over myself. And we'll look at, I'm going to go to the checklist here. Possible failures, and we'll talk at them individually. Pressure drop is less than 6 psi in this one. The other one was 5. Yep, 250 pounds and no change on that. We were right. FQMC has detected an abnormal fuel imbalance between forward and rear tank. So that's the message you get.
Yep.
And fueling no different than the other one. I'm gonna go back to this fuel system. I'm seeing that enough. Fueling and defueling is no different than the classic. The only thing that's different is the panels. There's a micro switch and it has a fuel vent just like it does the other one. Fueling light on, this is the reasons why. No different than the classic. And the fuel FQMC does manage the refueling. When partial refuel is selected, the FQMC ensures an equal amount of fuel is fed to both the forward and the rear tanks. That's nice.
Yeah.
During partial refueling, caps have to be on, no different than the classic. Your limitations is still 3 degrees above fuel for use point, and I hadn't seen an airplane yet that didn't have that same limitation. There it is, maximum symmetry still 2200. No changes there. Fuel additives. There are changes from the Falcon 2000 on the fuel additives. So you'd have to look in the AFM for that. Fuel quantity management computer must be operated for takeoff, that's the same. Normal procedure cruise, cross boost pump open, cross boost pump light on, left boost pump off. When left and right sides are equalized, left hand boost pump on, cross pump, boost pump closed, cross boost pump light out. Okay, and that's what you do kind of at the cruise, isn't it?
Yes.
Alright, abnormal procedure, low fuel pressure, forward boost pump failure, abnormal fuel transfer, fuel quantity, asymmetry, fuel tank level, that's in your QRH. And that's it. What do we got on our test questions? I'm hungry now.
Yep.